Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Welcome to the award ceremony of ICAM 2021. I'm Nima Shamsai with Auburn University, one of the co-chairs of this conference. We're very excited today to have 16 awardees in multiple categories being recognized for their achievements in the field of additive manufacturing.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I'm Mohsen Saifi from ASTM International, the other co-chair of ICAM 2021. And I also would like to thank all of you for joining us today to recognize 2021 awardees. We're also very excited to have ASTM senior leadership with us today to deliver the awards.
As some of you know, this event started in 2016 as a 1.5-day single-track workshop and has grown to a full 5-day conference we had in November of last year with 26 symposia running in 5 parallel sessions. This event has grown to be the largest ASTM scientific gathering of the year. We are very pleased to report that we had close to 500 presentations and 11 very interesting panels. Over 800 participants from 35 countries around the world joined us in November, either in person or virtually. One of the key differentiators of this conference is a strong industry participation, with 48% from industry, 33% from academia and research institutes, and combined 19% participation from government and regulatory bodies. We very well achieved our conference goal of transitioning research to application and, of course, through standardization.
We also would like to thank all of our sponsors at various levels listed here, as well as supporting organizations that advocated for this conference. We had so many presentations from these sponsors and supporting organizations, and their contribution has been quite helpful in bringing additional value to ICAM 2021. As you can see from the list, these are the key players in the field leading the advancement and implementation of the technology. As you all know, running an event in a hybrid setting is a lot different than a physical event. We at ASTM tried our best to create a robust, engaging, and interactive experience as much as the available technology allows us to do it reliably. We're going to recognize 16 awardees today in 3 different categories: graduate and undergraduate students who participated in the student competition. Next, we're going to recognize energetic rising stars for the ASTM International Young Professional in Additive Manufacturing Awards. And finally, ASTM International Award of Excellence in Additive Manufacturing in Research, Education, and the Standardization will be given to 3 individuals with significant contribution in the field. Now I would like to introduce the ASTM President, Kathy Morgan, and Vice President, Brian Meinke. Kathy, please.
Thank you so much, Mohsen, and good morning to all of you. On behalf of Brian and I, we're delighted to be with you all today. It was also great to be with many of you in Anaheim, California last November for ICAM. ICAM 2021 was one of just 2 trips that I actually took last year, and it was so great to just be back at an event, especially one that had such energy and enthusiasm around it. As many of you know, ASTM International is a globally recognized leader in the development and the delivery of voluntary consensus standards and supporting programs. Today, we have over 13,000 ASTM standards that are used around the world to improve product quality, enhance health and safety, strengthen market access and trade, and build consumer confidence. Our leadership in international standards development is really driven by the contributions of our members. More than 30,000 of the world's top technical experts and business professionals, representing 140 plus countries, covering nearly 100 different industry sectors. What's really unique about ASTM is that we're open to all that have an interest, and we have a commitment to diversity and inclusion, recognizing the uniqueness and the value of each and every voice in our process. This diversity of interest, different perspectives, and the broad reach of ASTM standards is very evident when you reflect back on the great program and the topics that made up the ICAM event. It was 2018. ASTM was very proud to launch the ASTM International Additive Manufacturing Center of Excellence, the AMCOE. It's a collaborative partnership among ASTM International and organizations from industry, government, and academia that conducts strategic research and development to advance standards across all aspects of AM technologies. The center aims to accelerate the development and the adoption of robust, game-changing technologies by supporting standardization, by developing training and certification programs, and by providing market intelligence and advisory services. Our primary objectives for launching the center with our strategic partners was to first close standards gaps and meet standards needs. We also wanted to carry out much needed AM research and development to support all industries. We also desired to support education, training, proficiency testing, and certification. And finally, of course, to host expert-oriented AM events, workshops, and conferences like ICAM. Over the past 12 to 18 months, in collaboration with our partners, we have seen a robust expansion of the AMCOE activities, including generation of over $3 million combined in-kind investment. We've built a robust portfolio of 26 AM projects that will address 30+ standards gaps and impact many existing and new standards. We've developed and debuted 2 new certificate courses on safety and quality assurance. We've introduced the AM Advisory Services Program, moderated several workshops on bridging the gaps in AM standardization, continued deployment of our webinar series, and hosted ASTM ICAM conference with over 800 attendees. But our work is not done. We continue on. ASTM recognizes the continued need for closer coordination between standards developers and innovation-focused initiatives as global competition increases and as the marketplace looks to confidently implement new technologies and techniques. The COE is here to help bridge the gap between these diverse yet very dependent communities. And just like ASTM, the Center of Excellence is all about its people. So I just want to thank you again for being here with us to help us recognize those talented individuals that are working within the community to make meaningful contributions while supporting our missions. And now I'd like to return the floor back to Dr. Shamsay.
Thank you. So first, the student competition. So as you may know, the student competition has been always my favorite session of the conference, where we get to meet the future scientists and engineers in the field of additive manufacturing. In fact, Dr. Saifi and myself met for the first time at an ASTM-sponsored student competition. While neither of us received any awards, you can imagine the foundation of our collaboration started there, which eventually turned into this major ASTM conference. This year, total of 120 students participated in this competition from around the world. Based on the number of presentations, this was the largest symposium of the ICAM 2021. Therefore, I can say that the future of additive manufacturing is very bright. Today, we are going to recognize the 12 finalists out of these 120 students. Finally, out of these 12 finalists, we have 3 winners, and they will be announced shortly. At this point, I would like to ask the ASTM president to introduce the finalists of our student competition.
Thank you, Nima. It's my great pleasure to recognize our 12 finalists in the student presentation competition, including the following individuals. We have Joseph from the University of Dayton in the USA, Austin, the University of Massachusetts Lowell in the USA, Rachel from Bright State University, USA, Jackson from Auburn University, USA, Borat from the Imperial College London in the United Kingdom, Sung John from Auburn University in the USA, Naomi Martin from Clement Otter Institute in France. Graham from the Technical University of Munich in Germany. Mustahid from Auburn University in the USA. Stephanie from the Colorado School of Mines. Arash from Auburn University in the USA. And finally, Shrujana from Carnegie Mellon University in the USA. And congratulations to all of you for being finalists in the student presentation competition. From our 12 finalists, it's now my distinct pleasure to recognize our student presentation competition winners, starting with our third place winner, Naomi Martin from the Institut Clement Otter France in France. Our second place winner, Graham Matheson from the Technical University of Munich in Germany. And our first place winner in the student presentation competition is Stephanie Prochaska from the Colorado School of Mines in the USA. And congratulations to our three winners in the student presentation competition. And I believe if they are with us today, we would like to take a photo. Thank you very much. Congratulations again to our winners.
In 2021, we continued the recognition of rising talented stars in the AM field. This award has been established in 2020. Out of many nominations that we have had, 10 top rising stars have been selected by the committee. These 10 individuals are known for their continuous outstanding contribution to the research and standardization. Their leadership is measured by number of publications, presentations, activities promoting standards, or other activities that have greatly advanced the knowledge of awareness around AM technologies. And finally, you would think many students who we just recognized most likely will be our future young professional awardees in the upcoming years. Now I would like to ask Vice President Brian Meinke to recognize the winners of this year.
Thank you, Mohsen. And I just want to echo Mohsen's sentiments when it comes to describing our young professionals as energetic and rising stars. And I would also like to acknowledge your AM technical acumen as being very impressive from what I've seen. And I think from everybody else of what they've seen as well, and continue to grow that acumen moving forward in the AM field. So I'd like to announce our young professionals in our AM awardees. And first goes to Jutima from the University of North Florida. Second goes to Sarah from the Politecnico di Milano in Italy. Next goes Anton from Intact. Next is Eddie from Johnson & Johnson. Next is Jason from A-STAR, and that's the Agency for Science, Technology, and Research in Singapore. Then there's Mark from Auburn University. And then there's Brandon from the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST. Next is Brandy from, you see the acronym, NAWCAD, which is the Naval Air Warfare Center for Aircraft Division. Then there's Nicholas from Fraunhofer ILT. And next and last is Amy from the Oak Ridge National Laboratory. I would like to congratulate all our young professionals and their awards for the ICAM 2021 conference.
Thank you, Brian. As you can see on the slide here, any ASTM member involved in additive manufacturing research, education, and standards development is eligible to receive this award. The nominees are evaluated upon their continuous and outstanding contributions to research and standard development in the area of additive manufacturing. This will be evidenced by their leadership qualities in research and education pertaining to standards, industry recognition, and other activities that have greatly advanced the knowledge and awareness of manufacturing, additive manufacturing standardization. And it's my distinct pleasure to recognize our three Award of Excellence winners. The first winner is for the Award of Excellence in Education. And the award goes to Eugene Pei with the Brunel University in London in the United Kingdom. Eugene Pei is an Associate Dean for the College of Engineering, Design and Physical Sciences at Brunel University, London. He's also Director for the Bachelor of Science Product Design Engineering program. Dr. Pei's research focused on design for additive manufacturing and 4D printing. He's also the convener for the International Organization for Standardization, ISO TC61 Working Group 4 for additive manufacturing data and design. I'd like to offer our congratulations to Dr. Pei. And if he is joining us today, I would ask if he would like to unmute, put on his camera, and offer any remarks.
Hello and very good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity for the prize. I'm very appreciative of that. I'm really excited about today, so I'd just like to say a few words. I'm so delighted to receive the ASTM International Award of Excellence in Education. It really means a lot to me, and I'm truly honored to receive it. My special thanks go to the ASTM team, Nimai Mosen, Rafi, Kim, Tessa, Paul, Alex, and Pat. My standardization journey is not yet over, and I hope to continue this lifetime's worth of work with you, to strive, to share knowledge, to collaborate together, and to work with colleagues and stakeholders to provide learning opportunities for education. With this award, I'm even more energized to take on new and challenging projects that will benefit the additive manufacturing community in the environment, thereby helping our world work better, the tagline of ASTM International. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pei. You warm my heart mentioning our tagline. And it's great that your standardization journey has much longer to go. Congratulations. Our next award of excellence is in research, and our recipient is David Rosen. David Rosen is the professor of computer-aided engineering and design at Georgia Tech, George W. Woodruff School of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. Rosen's areas of research include computer-aided engineering and design, manufacturing and mechanics of materials, virtual and rapid prototyping, and intelligent CAD/CAM computer-aided engineering. He's the chair of ASTM International Subcommittee F42.04 on design under F42 Committee on Additive Manufacturing. Congratulations to David. And if you are able to join us today, David, I would ask you to please, there's David, unmute and offer any remarks that you'd like to make.
Sure. Well, thank you very much. It's a tremendous honor to receive this award. I really appreciate the Center of Excellence leadership for selecting me even as a nominee, much less the award winner. So that's great. These type of awards that recognize excellence in research are kind of the highlight, I think, of my professional career. It's wonderful to have my colleagues recognize, some of the accomplishments. But my research accomplishments are due in large part to the outstanding students and postdocs that I've worked with over the years. And also my faculty colleagues have been really important as well. Of course, the collaborators in ASTM F42, also my ISO TC261 collaborators such as Eugene Pei, who we just saw, deserve a big kind of round of applause for assisting me in my journey as well. I'd also like to recognize the NAMIC organization, the National Additive Manufacturing Innovation Cluster in Singapore, who funded some of the research that supported standardization efforts and have made it into some ASTM standards and ISO ASTM joint standards as well. So that's about it for me. Again, I really appreciate this type of award and the recognition, and hope that the Center of Excellence has a very, very long runway in front of it, because I think it's a great organization. Look forward to participating in future ICAMs. Thank you.
Thank you, David, and congratulations once again. Thank you for those great comments. And now for our final award of excellence, this one in standardization. I'm pleased to present the award of excellence in standardization to Sean Moylan. Sean is a mechanical engineer and program manager at the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST. His research career has focused on precision measurements of manufacturing equipment, ranging from multi-axis coordinated motion to additive manufacturing machines. He is chair of joint ASTM and ISO Group 52, and also vice chair of subcommittee F42.01 on test methods. Congratulations, Sean. And if you could turn your camera on and unmute, we'd be delighted to hear from you.
Thanks, and good morning. I really appreciate the honor here. Just to be considered for the award, it was honoring enough to be actually selected. I think is, quite a statement, and I really appreciate it. I'd like to thank the folks at ASTM Center of Excellence and at ICAM for the work that we've been able to do together over the last several years. I think we've worked hard to develop a unique relationship between the Center of Excellence and NIST that has mutual benefit to both of our organizations and to the additive community more broadly. And I really look forward to collaborating even more in the future. So with that in mind, I think I'd like to also thank the folks who are doing the research at the Center of Excellence for being welcoming to our NIST colleagues in providing some help with their research, and thank my colleagues here at NIST who've reached out and been able to share some good ideas with the folks at the Center of Excellence. So I really think that the more we can work together, the better it'll be for developing additive manufacturing standards, and the more we can see the adoption of technology throughout the various places in industry. So thank you all very much, and I look forward to continued work in the future.
Thank you, Sean. And I'll return the program to Mohsen and Nima.
Well, congratulations to all of the awardees. One last thing, please mark your calendar for the week of October 31st of this year for ASTM ICAM 2022, which hopefully will be all in-person event. We very much would like to see you all later this year.
I also would like to congratulate all of the winners. We understand that the current situation affected all of us. And thank you for your active participation, considering all the challenges of the environment that we're living in. You have full access to the platform of ICAM 2021 until the end of January 2022, and including the video recording of this award ceremony. We look forward to seeing you all later this year. Thank you very much.